Mama told me when the thunder comes that a drunk donkey be coming on for me to listen to what he'd say. If I did song, it'd help me through stormy days. Back in December, where the man gets his service, love and understand. Back in December, where the man you can catch him on the show, time and day. That's right.
And we are live. What is up, everyone? We are up. Somehow. For sure. How about that? All right, let me close out some windows, turn on the old camera, and guess who I'm holding? The man. The legend. The legend of Louis. So, we did make it. I didn't know if I was going to get up in time to get Emily to bed or school. So, yeah, we still have a lot of storm happening. It's still a hurricane, believe it or not. We had landfall at 1 o'clock Central Time. We were up watching together. And I'm going to show you all kinds of daylight imagery starting to show up. So there's our boys. You can get your daily dose of Hunter and Louie, Conehead Nation. So you guys are Coneheads. That's the fans of Mike's weather page. It's your page. It's not my page. It's Mike's weather page. You guys make it great. Right, boys? Let me get my chat so I can see it. There we go. It's catching up. So we had Hunter up most of the night. Louis was tired about midnight. Hunter stayed up with Daddy, didn't you, buddy? He's a little sleepy today. Look at him. Hunter's like, I can't. Look at these guys. Are they posed for the camera or what? They're just crazy, man. They are amazing dogs. Hunter's sleeping, I think. Wake up, buddy. All right. Oh, let's put him down. Oh, shit. Sorry. Louis went crashing. All right. So, yeah, he's sleepy. What's up, Lexi? We made it. We're going to show you some storm coverage. I just posted a weather chasing video. Brandon shared with me a drone shot. So that was just posted about 15 minutes ago. He emailed me and we'll put it on. So it's some initial footage. Definitely not the worst, but it gives you an idea of what we're going to see. So this is current radar, by the way. And it indeed hit Cameron, Louisiana at landfall, 1 o'clock Central Daylight Time, and it was 150 mile an hour Category 4. And our girl Sheila, was up with us all night. Thank you, Sheila. And super fans, Jacqueline sent me whiskey wings. See, you never know what's going to happen during a live broadcast. The doorbell rang. I had a huge special Uber Eats delivery from one of our awesome fans. Everybody got a little piece of that. So yeah, we're going to talk about everything. Surge, storms. There's a lot of storm footage coming up. The Capital One building over in Lake Charles, every single window blew out. Reminds me of a storm Houston had a few years back. But yeah, Cameron, we were looking at that on Google Earth. There's definitely, I don't know if anybody's made it down there yet to see. But thank you, Becky. Hey, Aaron Jackson. All right, so first and foremost, of course, we got ABC up here. ABC, my official sponsor of Facebook Live, and great place. I might be visiting it later. We will not be live tonight. We won't be live Friday night. We won't be live Saturday or Sunday. Maybe tomorrow morning, as the aftermath of Laura continues through Arkansas, and so yeah, big shout out to ABC Fine Wine and Spirits, located here in sunny Florida. So yeah, all right, Reed Timmer's working his way down. That's good to know. So yeah, I got everything on there. So back to my site. This is from last night, but we still have it. I still have all the links, but I have all the storm chasing links still going on right now. So if you want to check out all these storm coverage links, most of them are out there right now. In fact, Jeff Petrowski was just out there live. Reed Timmer's driving now into the scene of where the landfall was. We have Hurricane Track, Weather Chasing, Josh Morganman, and live storm chasers. So you're welcome, Kathy. But yeah, we're tired, man. I streamed. We streamed 7 hours last night. It was very surreal how fast it went. Here's some of this footage that I don't know if I can make it larger here or not. Let me see. Maybe. That's what it looks like here. Might be able to put it up here. Let's see. Nope. Darn it. So I was going to show you some of that Brandon footage here from Weather Chasing. So what's the deal off of Africa? Well, yeah, Shelly, your 7 hours went by fast. So apparently there's some people that stayed down in that Cameron. So, but check out. All right, so check out the video I just posted. This is from Weather Chasing and some drone footage. In fact, I'm going to read the comments and we'll just leave this play. He gives us permission to share it on the site. So we appreciate that. Ironically, he was... Oh, and of course, I saved one more coffee. My big storm hooked me up with some cold brew coffee. 200... This is what fueled me for 7 hours. There's a big-ass tree down. Not sure exactly where he filmed this, but high-def drone footage. And he'll be doing it all day today. So this is just a preview of what we're gonna see. I definitely on Twitter saw some pretty serious damage. Surge is yet to be determined. They're already talking about the surge, which might have been obviously lower than expected. So these are, you know, I shared this on my site. You can take a look at it. It's on the Facebook page, Weather Chasing, and also on my page. So there's some pretty serious damage. I mean, look at that. Roofs completely ripped off. That's serious stuff there. I mean, he's looking right down. I mean, this is, you know, and I've seen a lot of widespread damage like this. This is in Lake Charles, by the way. I do remember now. It was Lake Charles. Even look at this. Even the Candlewood Suites roof ripped off. These are newer construction. So, you know, that's pretty serious winds. Definitely was no joke. You see new, look at the air conditioner on its side. Look at all these air conditioners totally ripped off their foundations. So it was a serious wind event, no doubt. You got to look at this. I mean, everywhere you look. I just saw a truck upside down. So anyway, that's on my site. Take a look at it. Share it for Brandon. He provides that to us. So that's much appreciated. There's Stephanie Stokes. What's up, Stephanie? Yeah, people say that's not that bad. Well, you know, I don't know. People don't, you know, we can't make opinions yet until we see full, you know, media coverage. But hey, Christina Ritchie, yeah, I know we saw that. So here, this is what's now. Let's just talk about what's now real quick. They're updating every hour still. The last update at 9 o'clock a.m. It was still 100-mile-an-hour winds. So this thing likely will be a hurricane getting into Arkansas. Now, we talked about that a bunch. Inland threats continue. Our system's still a hurricane, still a 100-mile-an-hour hurricane entering Arkansas. So we could have Hurricane Laura enter Arkansas. It's incredible. But that's because these suckers, the stronger they are, it takes longer to weaken. Here's your stronger winds still going on. Alexandria right now getting the outer edges of the strong winds. We still got strong winds in Texas. I'm going to show you the power outage maps. So it's still pretty serious. And like I said, we're possibly going to see hurricane conditions entering Arkansas. Who would have thought? And it's going to curve up around Little Rock as a depression through Kentucky. We're going to see tornado threats. We just got a new tornado watch posted, by the way. This was posted not too long ago. This one is posted till 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So as our storms, as we talk about, as they rotate inward the rest of the day, we're going to see this constant eastward developing line of storms as our system moves on north. So that was predicted, and that is definitely holding true. We're going to see tailing rains down in the Gulf continuing today. So don't be surprised here if, see this right here? Look at all this energy right here. All this energy is going to be pushing up. So all this tail of Laura will continue throughout the day, and the Gulf will just keep. Look, we even have another one right here setting up. See that? So this was predicted. This is always amazing to watch how the tail of these systems continue to pump up moisture as our system pulls to the north. So this will be happening throughout the day. Again, here's that fine line of Texas. West side, very little. East side, everything. It's such a fine line of who gets what. Oof, this one's kind of strong, man. I thought I was going to take a nap, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to take a nap after drinking this. Had no alcohol last night. Somehow, I think I laid half awake. I was so wired when we went to bed. We went to bed. Shelly sent me the last screenshot at we were streaming 7 hours last night, and there she is on there right now. So unfortunately, the bigger I get, it's harder to be a one-man band. But Shelly, it's always been there to help me, and she's definitely stepped up a lot. Got a couple other behind-the-sceners. But here's our last picture that she sent me. This was 7 hours of talking last night. So I went live at 8 o'clock, and we had a stream going until 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock Eastern. 1 o'clock was Central Daylight Time. Landfall was at 1 o'clock. We signed off around that time. I was like, I gotta go. All right, so there's that. So again, still 100-mile-an-hour winds, still hurricane, going to be strong weather up through the storm predictor showing us chance for storm. And we got that jet stream to the north. This is what's steering our system. It's going to get wrapped up in this, and it's going to shoot on out of here. But some of the modeling actually is showing we could have some low pressure off of the coast. So off of Virginia and Delaware, Maryland, come Sunday, it could be pretty windy. And some of these winds can whip back up into Jersey. This is on Sunday. So there'll be action for a couple days. Today's only Thursday. So we got three more days of talking about Laura, and then we can say see ya. So I don't know if they would retire it. I don't know. We were thinking. I don't know what, knock on wood, I haven't seen any reports of any injuries or anything like that. So hopefully we don't have any. That would be phenomenal. Could be the third strongest hurricane to hit the upper. Well, could be one of the strongest hurricanes to hit Western Gulf ever. Could be the third strongest hurricane since 1970 for the Atlantic. But we watched we watched all these storm chasers last night. So let's go to Twitter and see. So I try to share a bunch on Twitter. So if you go to here's Weather Nation. Here's Brandon's footage right here, as a matter of fact. So there's that. All right. So here's some. All right. So here's some of these pictures coming in. Here's that's a complete building collapse. That's it's serious. And then here's that building, the Capital One building. Not every window, but almost every window was blown out. Just unheard of. And apparently, Rita had the same issue, and I guess I read that they rebuilt this with stronger building codes, and obviously it didn't work out. So there's a complete roof failure of either apartment or a hotel. So these, this is all being shared. This is Joint Cyclone Center. Let me retweet that. Mark Sudath is there. That is definitely ground zero. So all this is starting to come in. I mean, we're definitely seeing more and more scenes like this. So, don't be so quick to judge if it wasn't that bad until we actually get down to those little small towns on the closer to the Gulf. But man, it's been a long. There's my buddy Steve Platt. So yeah, Twitter's a great place. So on my site, I have a Twitter feed down here, right here. There's and everything I share is always reshared, and also other people that I follow. So if you want to, and I also have the Twitter feed on my app, which is really a cool thing because the app is not the most high-tech thing in the world, but I have people that like it. But if you go kind of toward the bottom, I have a live Twitter feed, which is really neat. And this is also on the webpage, but the Twitter feed, you can look. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. But you can scroll up and see everything as it happens. All the latest tweets that I share, videos, and I include Weather Channel, AccuWeather, Levi. So Twitter's a great place to see what's happening like right now if you want to see current damages and what's happening. So we're just seeing more and more come in. This graphic's being showed a lot. This is Steve Bowen here, but this shows some of the storm surge peaks here close to landfall. So I mean, we won't get a good assessment. People are now starting to drive. This is DeQuincy. This is Carter, Bentley. A lot of these smaller towns really sustained a lot of damage. I mean, there's a complete building failure. Happening right over here. Look, complete something. Oh man, it's still blowing around up there. So that's DeQuincy, historic district. Yeah, not good. All right, so, but you guys can check all that out. So the big question is going to be surge. So here's some peak surge. So obviously the surge did not live up to what they thought, and I have been reading a lot of tweets about that. So maybe a couple of the big Mets that I follow said the storm surge forecasts need Joshua. I don't know, buddy. I don't think we're gonna need to help sleep in the night, especially with a few fine products from your local ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. I had 3 of these little suckers last night. I laid to bed and I was slept with my eyes wide open. There's where we got our boy Brax back. What's up, Brax? Jim, what's up, Jim? Storm surge, yes. That'll be where the critical discussion of coverage will come from, is the storm surge. It's almost half of what they predicted. Now listen, that's a good thing. Come on, really? Let's not be upset that it didn't pan out, right? I mean, obviously the wind panned out. We have a radio tower that crumbled that survived like 2 major hurricanes. So there's been some serious, and this is what's crazy about Twitter. You be scrolling around along, and there's the Tiger dude, Tiger King. Twitter's like a box of chocolate. You don't know what you're gonna get when you're scrolling. American Red Cross is out there ready to rock and roll. So we'll be checking out all the. Here's some of the tweets that I did. Let's see. I'm trying to find the picture of the. Then we'll talk about the tropics. Everybody's already worried about what's next, right? All right. So let me slow down a little bit. Here's our buddy Shay Gibson, by the way. Shay Gibson, wind alert. They had. Did it go down here? Oh, this is Lake Charles Airport. Here's one of them. Shows the peak winds. These are so cool. These graphics. Let's see if I can bring it up a little bigger. So the wind alert shows you wind direction, and this is somewhere. I don't know if it was actual. Well, it could have been close to landfall. We had 140 mile an hour wind gust. But you can see the wind direction change and follow how the storm, came through. But we got 140 mile an hour wind gusts wherever this one was at, right around 1 a.m. Central Daylight Time. That's landfall, 1 a.m. So inching up to 140. It's just hard to there were a lot more rural spots where the initial landfall was at. There's that. All right, let me leave my site up. So yeah, a lot of families safe and sound. That's great. Yeah, but people are mad that the surge was not there. That's probably human reaction. 110 is closed, I believe, but the surge didn't make it in. I mean, they were saying 40 miles surge. I mean, there'll be a few critics come out. That just shows you the Mother Nature you cannot predict, because if the winds are verified, which I believe the winds are going to verify because of the damage that we're seeing. So if the wind's verified, the question will be, where was the surge? Where'd that water go? Some of the speculation is the storm might have moved a little bit more east. So the big surge might not have obviously reached those inlets that would have pushed the water up towards Lake Charles. That's one of the theories. But it is what it is. Right? So, yeah, everybody's hanging out at that parking garage looking at those buildings, and those buildings, So here's what's next. Let's talk about that while I still have a little energy. Slow down and chat a little bit. Our chats will get a little more intimate. For sure. Let's see, Brax, what do you got? Liz, liquor store survived. Patricia. Hey, Jennifer Hawkins. I'm sure our girl Tammy Kent's out there somewhere, working the storm. There's Shelly. But anyway, here's that wave. All right, so we've been talking a lot about this wave in between talking about Laura and Marco. Somewhere around the 31st, right here. Been showing it a lot. Not a lot of model scareness, but you know, the 1st of September, we could possibly have, you know, a wave entering the Eastern Caribbean. So, you know, it is September. Don't be shocked by that. The Global Tropics Hazards Map here showing back-to-back waves we need to be watching possibly. You know, this is through September 1st and then the following week. So they're predicting back-to-back waves. The models are starting to show it. I guess the only thing that we got to watch, and we'll look at some individual runs, is, you know, how strong this high pressure system is, and if these things are going to follow that pattern. That's what we're going to have to check out. So we can take a look. Let's take a look at it. So Levi's sight survived. Our buddy Levi, I tweeted him. Here's the current radar, by the way. So there, you know, we still got a 100-mile-an-hour hurricane slowly weakening, heading towards Arkansas. Can you believe it? So, first fatality reported. Not good. Tree fell in a house. Sad news on that. I'm sure we'll have more. That's not good. But we'll just keep hoping. Yeah, Nicole, I just heard that. So, a lot of trees down. All right. All right, so there you go. There's live. All right, so let's take a look at the long range here because everybody's amped up. And, you know, spaghetti models, I'm slowly taking away the tropical products, but there's a path. You know, again, we got the possibility of little low pressure here. It could be subtropical system out here as it races close to Nova Scotia and Newfoundland. So you could definitely get some action out of leftover Laura. So that'll be, you know, they're watching that. So power outages. Hey, I'm glad, Fred. Good point. Yep, we've been slowly watching these. So yesterday I took a screenshot. We had 800. Remember yesterday morning we took a screenshot. There was 800 power outages in Louisiana. We are in red now, and at 479. So 500,000 people. I don't know if that's good or bad. Well, that's a quarter of the state. So, I mean, I guess it's bad. 500,000 people without power. And that's just Louisiana. There's 100,000 in Texas. But there, you know, you can follow the path of the storm for sure. Right up the coastline. And of course, this we'll have more to come because the system's not even really the northern part yet. Texas has 124. So right now there's 600,000 between the two states. 124,000 in Texas and 478,000 in Louisiana. Kentucky Derby on Louisville, is that? I'll have to check. All right. Keep on asking questions. I'll try to read it. Remember, if you were with me last night, man, thank you for that. It was 7 hours of, I don't know what we talked about. We watched every update from the National Hurricane Center. We watched the Hurricane Hunters on, you know, Levi's site. We watched if there was any shifts, any news, and kind of watched it make landfall. So let's see. So let's look at the euro, and then we'll look at our waves. So we're going to look at the so our next wave. Weekly showing here. This is the 31st first, and here's our next one. So we're going to kind of watch it. And just see, you know. Kind of sloppy mess Friday, September 4th, but then our next one kind of getting a little more developed. So this is the latest euro, the 6. Our other little spot is kind of weak right here somewhere. But pretty good signature here on this latest run of the Euro that we could have a couple spots here first part of September. So this is the first one. I mean, this would be the initial one we want to watch because it's close, obviously. Definitely could be a rainmaker for Eastern Caribbean. GFS slow, kind of picking it up too. Same spot. See it? First of into August, 1st September. Here's our second one. So, you know, September 1st, to go between the Euro, almost exactly the same spot. So that's good signature that we could see a couple storms to watch. CMC kind of showing the same thing. General low pressure. So nothing organized yet to stress about. But the NHC does say that conditions ahead do look halfway favorable. They say in the short term they're not favorable, but it says gradually become more favorable over the weekend into early next week when it moves to the central Atlantic. So they're telling you that this first wave has a chance. Lenny, yeah, I did a little bit. I had to get 5:45, man. I was getting Emily up ready for school. I had to take her to the bus stop at 6:40, and then I had to turn around and then do it all over again for Sarah. Get her dressed. Hey, Sean, what's up? Sean Beard. Telford, yep. Sad news, I heard that too. Somebody just posted that. Reed Timmer, yeah, Reed Timmer was nuts. He's driving out there right now. Remember, so I got these, I got the links on my site. You can follow along the rest of the day, right here. All the Storm Chaser guys are going to be out there. So if you're bored at work and you want to watch the Storm Chasers, I got the links. I got emergency management for Texas, emergency management for Louisiana, traffic roads. I got power outages on here, and so that's pretty much the most important stuff you might need. So try to keep the site useful, more than just spaghetti models. And as I said, we got a lot of our supporters are active pre-storm, post-storm, during the storm, and check them out. All right, so what else is going on? Reed left. Well, I heard he had 40,000 people on there though, so he had a rocking crowd, that's for sure. Dale, what's up? Yep. Lake Charles without juice. Who works, Timothy? Try to sometimes. My kids are just excited to have me back. 'Cause I don't even know how long we've been tracking between Isaiah, H-I-J. Well, who is J, K, L? I don't even remember. I can't. They all blend together. Well, we had some little, but anyway, between Isaiah, Marco, and Laura, it's been a long few weeks. I did not see Jeff. Yes, Reed Timmer's crazy. Jeff Petrowski's crazy. Yeah, Alexander. Well, he's rocking, man. The whole world tunes to these guys. I mean, I guess I had a lot of our fans over there giving them grief about us. Josephine, I forgot about Josephine. JoJo, that's right. JoJo lost her mojo, Lexi. Had 115,000 Dale, that's crazy. Oh my God. But everybody wanted me to go watch it, and like I said, unless we get permission, I can't legally on Facebook reshare somebody else's private broadcast. So that's why a couple of our people say, "Hey, Reed, let them do it." I'm like, I don't care. You guys can do it. You can click on it. Marco's blue. Marco poofed. My birds are screaming. Yes. Next name is going to be Nana. This is Nana. We don't want you, Nana. Nana. This is Nana. No. No, Nana. No. No, Nana. Samantha, there you go. See, that's what I mean. We can't, we don't know. Yeah, a lot of people were contacting Reed. He probably was like, why am I going to let this guy embed my stream? And it wasn't that. I wanted to post like why he was streaming, show a few minutes. But, the next storm, like Shelly said, she'll reach out. She's good for stuff like that. I'll put a couple other contacts out. And we got, Weather Chase and Brandon sharing stuff with me now, which is great. The live Storm Chasers did that same thing. So that's cool. It's been very humbling to be included in this little small circle of weather people. All right, so no Nana. What's the next name after Nana? We have Omar. So we got Nana, Omar, and Paulette, Renee, Sally, Teddy, Vicky, Wilford. And then we get into the Greek alphabet, which would be Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta. So where will we go in the Greek alphabet? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. So here's a rain forecast still. Still a lot of rain to come to Arkansas, 6 to 10 inches. So it's still going to be a flooding threat for that big chunk of Arkansas the rest of the day. Let's see what Twitter's got cooking on. We just had another advisory come out 23 seconds ago. 90 mile an hour. So it's still 90 miles an hour. Still a 90 mile an hour hurricane. Category 1, 978. Pressure has not really dropped much. Here's that tower that was down, by the way. Look at that. That's Channel 7, KPLC. Apparently that tower has withstood 2 prior hurricanes, including Rita. And it didn't make this one. So it crumbled down. And there was damage showing where it landed on a building off on the other side. Anything else coming? Here's a Brandon. This is Brandon Clement's weather chasing video where the fifth wheel went on the side. So I suspect we'll see a lot more videos coming in. They're driving down into coastal sections, and we'll start to see a lot more of this kind of stuff coming in. This is, we're going to see some pretty rough damages. Just won't know where the exact worst of it is until people start assessing. But anyway, so tornado watches. Yes, James, good question. We still have a wind advisory up too. Look at that. That includes New Orleans. That's because our storms are going to be doing this now the rest of the day. They're going to be coming in off the Gulf. So we have a wind advisory through New Orleans the rest of the day. But we do have tornado watch right here until 3. I think it was 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock Central Daylight Time. So there's your tornado watch. It might extend northward some. And the dogs are snoring. Talk Nana. Gail, there's no Nana. No Nana yet. Oh, YouTube. Somebody just chimed in and said that they are in Lafayette. All good. Thanks. Cool. NAC shows Nana. Oh, Nana. Can we get storm names that we can pronounce? Like, I'm not a redneck. I'm from the South. But why can't we just have, like, Nancy? So we'll be fighting over how to pronounce na-na or nay-nay. Maybe it's nay-nay. Do the nay-nay, isn't that like a dance? Here's the wind forecast could pick up for our Newfoundland. Let's take a look at that, by the way. Take a look at the Windy app, because the Euro is definitely showing possible. You know, we're gonna see these storm clouds. Here's your center tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning, Laura could still be a tropical depression storm possibly here, spinning away in northern Arkansas. So we're gonna get some heavy rains. Memphis could have power outages. Pine Bluff, all the way up there. You know, tropical storm force gusts tomorrow morning, and then there's our system. Just a big old blob. That's Saturday night going into Sunday 1 a.m. right here. So that's still holding up. We can still see heavy winds across parts of the Carolinas overnight, Saturday into Sunday morning. These are wind gusts. Could have some storms with these to the north, Richmond. Pretty hefty little storms there. So, you know, could be really stormy Saturday night as Laura exits the coast. So I've been highlighting that a lot, and it still shows up a lot. This is Saturday PM. We could have some rough weather across the coast going into Sunday morning. Could be winds. Wind gusts. So it could be pretty windy across the Outer Banks. 40s. Euro is sometimes a little aggressive on winds, but GFS is a little quicker, but still, you know, a little less aggressive. Still windy though. Still gonna be windy Saturday into Sunday. So no matter what, along the beaches on the weekend, it's gonna be rough and windy across South Carolina northward up to Jersey, and even into New York. So and then here's our Nova Scotia. Definitely Saturday PM into Sunday we can get some pretty rough weather going into Sunday morning. So it's going to be windy across Nova Scotia, and then off to Newfoundland. All right, well, and I'm wearing my 50-star search and rescue shirt that they hooked me up with. I got armchair meteorologists on the back that they printed for me. That's awesome. I got a link for them down here. Most of these links are good. Timothy sent me a updated list the other day, and I really thanked him because a couple of the links weren't live, and they were actually government sites. I was shocked. But 50-star search and rescue here. They are out there helping, responding. If anybody needs any help, check them out. They were just out there streaming. Jay Carnes. We could probably share this because they are partners of us. So let's take a look at this real quick. This is our 50.
And I can tell you that
50-star rescue.
There's damage on every street to every structure, and it's well, you know, we were kind of sheltered being over at the casino all night long. And I can't really get around because there are power lines down everywhere, but major roofs collapsing in hotels where people were actually staying last night. I'm going to try to go down some of these streets, but some of them are just really impassable.
Lots of damage. Widespread damage.
So I'm not sure. I apologize. I'm going to try to hit some of the main streets.
This is our friends at 50-star search and rescue.
This street isn't as bad. It's a big, wide street. But if you look at each structure has damage. Some of it more than others. I look over there, side of that. So if you know anyone in Lake Charles, I can almost assure you they have damage.
Pretty rough. This is Lake Charles, Kelly. Pieces driving over power lines. So, I think they had a couple more. But yeah, so that's it's big stuff we're going to be watching today. Tweeted a chemical leak. Yeah, I heard about. They were worried about chemical leaks last time. Joy. Oh, here we go. Oh. 911 is aware they're overwhelmed. So Jeff Petrowski just posted this picture. Look at that chemical leak somewhere. Big old, look at that sign, Lake Charles, and there's a chemical leak. This is on Twitter. So all this will be unfolded. Here's Reed Timmer showing that Capital One building last night getting blown apart. More damages coming in. So yeah, we'll just sit back and watch the news unfold today and see what we got. But as far as Mike's Weather Page fans go, we have a lot of fans that live down that way that were tuning in through the night. We have our supporter area that Shelly works hard on, and people have been chiming in how they did. So we're hoping all the Mike's Weather Page fans, obviously, we hope everybody's okay, but we know some of y'all are going to have damages. Bradford just sent me. I can watch that later. Nana. Song Louisiana by Robbie Litt. I'll take a look at that. Rest Up Mike and Shelly. Yep. Things are good. Surge is crested, and the surge, nobody knows. There was a sensor that had 11 foot just reported, so I haven't seen 20 foot yet. Here's this is all Brandon stuff. This is what he shared me to share, so that was cool. Here's Levi doing a great job. He did a good job last night. So, all right, well, so we got through Laura. It's still going on. 90 miles an hour. More and more videos are coming in. So we'll have to see what that's all about. So as far as, the rest of the day impacts, it's still spinning. We got Arkansas next. We have tornado watches up. We have flooding to come. This is still 90 miles an hour hurricane. Nothing to mess around with. They're still getting damages. Power outages are up over a quarter of the population right now for Louisiana. 500,000. So 621,000 now. Texas has 121,000 power outages. Louisiana 500. And that's what we got the rest of the day. So, well, hey, thanks, Judy. I'm glad you were here. Peak season is September 10th, Crystal. September and October can be some of the biggest months. That's when the water is the hottest, and the La Nina is supposed to be possible, meaning more favorable hurricane season. So we are definitely going to have some more to watch, no doubt. So that's right, Sandy, MWPs. By next year, I'll remember to use that a lot. Thank you, Crystal. Sandra, no, she's good. she works Publix full time. This is kind of a job for me now. I love it. It's a fun job. Wouldn't want to not do it. Laura, that's a good question. They're talking about the track maybe shifted a tick to the east and missed some of those waterways that would have pushed that water up to Lake Charles. So they, I'm sure they're going to reassess the whole surge thing and what we have. So, thank you, Donna Joe. Appreciate that. Casper, well, he's got a great site too. Tropical Threat Weather Society. He was streaming all last night. I watched him a lot. Let's see if they got a live. I'm not going to have a live today. They sometimes do one at 3 o'clock. Let's see here. They were updating all night long like we were 58 minutes ago. So I don't see that. They usually do a live at 3 o'clock. So again, we got a wind advisory. I should probably post this right here. This was posted at 8:51. That was just a few minutes ago. So I got to post. So let me post this real quick. We'll just keep live like we do. Shelly will tell you a joke. Let's see. Wind advisory up. Storms will continue in from the Gulf throughout the day. Following Laura north. So we got wind advisory up. Storms will continue in from the Gulf throughout the day following Laura north. That's that. Makes sense. Post. It's official. Stephanie Stegman, you're welcome. Thanks for supporting. I hope I can do a nap. I don't know, man. I cracked open one of these damn big storms again. I'm getting wired. Brooke, I will. Oh, I didn't get back to my. So yeah, every night we're at 8 o'clock. That's our thing. And the girls are going to be excited that they get their dad back tonight. We only do the nighttime stuff when we have high anxiety storms coming. So we won't have that for a little while. So that's good news. There's not another one coming, Francie. There is. You're welcome, Millicent. Baton Rouge. I haven't heard anything from Baton Rouge. Don't know. Hey, Marky. Yep, thank you. So, yeah, I don't want reading them ahead of me. So, let me tell you a funny story because we got time to kill. Let me go back to my site here real quick and we'll show you. So, all right, so there's power. I should probably post that too. Let me post this too. Then we'll talk. So, let me go back to weather page. Current power outages and climbing. Current power outages. Climbing as Laura moves northward. And there's a spot to watch, not even an invest, correct, Sammy, nothing. And yeah, listen, I don't want to be sarcastic about it, but I did see my buddy Paul Delgado was a little sarcastic because he said, hey, it's September. We're going to have waves to watch. It's inevitable. So just because we have waves to watch doesn't mean they're going to form in anything. Look at that professional crop job, man. First shot. I'm a cropper. Yeah, Brenda, there you go. Baton Rouge. Gage Shaw, I forgot about him. He went dark after some footage. Didn't know that one. Forgot about that. Stephanie told me about that link. So what are we trying there, Aaron? No nap, full work. Yep. What do I got to do today? I don't know. I feel guilty when I don't. This is my hobby. I enjoy this as much as anything. Because we're like a big weather family. Wow, look at this picture. This is holy cow, this Weather Channel just shared this. Before and after shots of the Capital One building in Lake Charles. So the glass did not hold up by any means. So that building will be, there'll be a lot of people out of work. There's a lot of people in that building that now they're going to have to do something. Hopefully they didn't have any important papers in there that flew away. No, Angie, no. by taking time off. I feel like if I don't post something within an hour or two, I'm like, people are going to say, man, what are you doing? You're slacking. I posted every day since 2008. I don't think I've ever not posted something weather. Oof, look at this. Look at that. Ed Petrowski just posted that. Live Storm Media, but look at that. Convoy of EMS rescue vehicles heading towards Louisiana. That's crazy looking. Look at that. That's a convoy, all right. Look at that. Holy cow. That's far as you can see. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. You don't realize how much work goes in to post storm recovery, and all these companies that have to be there. All right, so my story about Brandon. All right, so last year, if you haven't heard it, it's a good story. Let me go back to my page here, and we'll play the loop. So let me go to my videos. Pull it up, and I'll take a cool little story. Everybody's messaging me about Nana. Nanny Bradford. I might go have breakfast with my mom. My mom's 80. She likes to make me bacon and eggs. So I might go get some bacon and eggs from Mom. Can't go wrong with that, right? All right, so this is a weather chasing video from Brandon Clement that he shared me. All right, to share. So last year, let me tell you the story. It's a funny story. It's a happy ending story. It's always fun to have happy endings. Hey, Brax, your mom's 82. Isn't that awesome? My mom's 82, man. 80 also, not 2. Blue Shed, nope. No, I was going to tell you a story about Brandon. So last year during Dorian, went to Chili's. We were tracking Dorian. Came home, had a few Jack and Cokes at Chili's. Came home, saw some helicopter footage of Dorian damage. Uploaded it because it was I didn't even know who shared it. Uploaded it. I like to upload my videos then. Didn't think nothing really of it. And posted it. Turned out it was Brandon Clement's weather chase, and had a really, 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 really faint watermark that when you have 3 or 4 Jack and Cokes, you ain't seeing that. I didn't see it. Last night I'm sitting there looking like. So I uploaded it and wanted to go to bed with some footage like this, and woke up about 3 o'clock. Oh my God! And I still get goosebumps. I got attacked. Brandon saw it. Didn't know me from Adam. These guys are always fighting copyright issues and piracy. Josh Morganman's on Twitter right now. Everybody's stealing his footage from the storm last night. They steal it. And I learn, I evolve. And so anyway, Reed Timmer even. So Brandon was like, look at this dude stealing my stuff. And everybody's like, go get him, go get him. Reed Timmer was on there, go get him, go get him. And I'm like, oh my God, all these big dogs are like attacking me. And so I deleted it right away as fast as I could. And I reached out to Brandon. I'm like, dude, man, call me, something, message me. I'm a good guy. I totally didn't mean to do this. Anyway, he called me when he got home, and was a great guy. I offered to pay him. He didn't even, take the money. He was like, no, it's all right. I totally understand. So now he's allowing me to share his stuff, which helps him because it gets, it builds traffic to his site through me. And I get exclusive content like this that I can share. And it's awesome. So, things don't always have to be bad if you just use some common sense and work things out. So that was kind of a weird story. There's some surge, obviously. Some houses are underwater, not a lot, but some. Valerie, you remember that? Yeah, that was scary because he and listen, you guys have done the same for me before, so I don't blame him. He sent his people on me. Oh my God, I had all these and within an hour, man, it was like I was like the most guilty person on the planet. was like, you don't understand. I didn't, and the reason back then I did that was because when you share somebody else's page, that page's comments get intermingled with your comments, and I just thought it looked cleaner on my page, but I get it. So look at these fresh pictures coming in, man. That's some serious, these office buildings are completely going to be, there's brick and mortar down. These are tornado trackers. Escalator, roof damage. So, all this will be coming in throughout the day. Significant weather advisory coming in off of southern tip here, Grand Isle. So anyway, all right. Well, that's cool. I've been there an hour. I didn't say, what the hell am I going to talk about? I always find something to talk about. Furthest inland a hurricane has traveled. Becca? Don't know. I'm sure it was Michael. Michael was a Cat 3 because it was fast moving. That'd be a good stat. I don't know. This one might be a hurricane into Arkansas. We have a map tool here on number 7, lucky number 7, but let's see. So what the heck? That ain't 200 miles, is it? I guess it is. I don't know, 200, 205. Let's see what that looks like. Where's Arkansas at? Nah, that's not it. Is that? Well, let me get rid of the clouds. Can't see the state line. Oh yeah, that's right there. So, I mean, we could technically see 360 miles. That's the Arkansas state line. So 300 miles at least. That's kilometers. But 200. There we go. I was like, that ain't 300 miles. 200 miles. I was like, so anyway, 200 miles. So 200 miles looks like Laura's going to travel possibly 220. So that's pretty far for, so have hurricane conditions north. 200 miles. So, all right. Well, I've been an hour. Don't stress about the new wave. We can take a look at ensembles here. Not a lot of support. There's a little more support for the second wave, but still too early in the game to start stressing. Here's 5 day out. This is the September 1st. There's a few ensembles. The second wave is starting to get a little bit more action. So, models are not doing a good job as far as tropical storm formation. That's why the NHC's got 20%, and they're noting that that wave that's highlighted now, when it gets, here, it's going to have, a little more favorable conditions. And that's still a few days away. That's this guy right here. So the NAC saying maybe favorable conditions. The overall Atlantic is going to be favorable from here on out. That's just the facts. So, any wave will be watched. That's why some of the predictions are going into the Greek alphabet. And we have a hurricane party in Arkansas. Yep, who would have thought that Arkansas would have a hurricane party? Clinton's up there. Walmart's up there. What's Arkansas? I got a buddy, David Padano, lives up there. He's a hay farmer. I know Sam Walton's out of Fort Smith. That was the birth of Walmart. I drove up and down Mississippi before on both sides. A lot of catfish farms along the Mississippi River on both sides. I don't know what else is. What is Arkansas famous for? What's Arkansas known for? Here we go. Let's see. What's Arkansas famous for? Arkansas is famous for, let's see, fun facts. I don't know. Arkansas, let's see. State flower is the apple blossom. This really didn't really want to tell me. Awesome America, though. All right, let's find another site. Let's see. Arkansas facts. We'll just go to Wikipedia. Let's see. Clinton. Oh, look at that. Johnny Cash. So Johnny Cash is from Arkansas. That's good. Billy Bob Thornton. So there you go. Johnny Cash. Yeah, no live tonight. No, we only do lives tonight when there's action going on. So no action. So we'll let you know about tomorrow. Definitely not over the weekend. We never usually do them on the weekend either. Just people. Maybe we do. I don't know. Depends on if we got something to talk about. But right now we don't. So that's good. So make sure you check out all of our links. Obviously, check out all our great supporters. Been with me forever. Sparks Energy. Definitely deploying their force. Lodging solutions. Portable housing. Set up. Base camps. Emergency services. Liquid Glass Guard. The official repellent of Mike's weather page. Actually, we have a coupon code for liquid glass. I got to put out more. It's Donkey. 15% off. Liquid glass. Coastal Claims Services. 1-800 Packouts. Inventory, cleaning, storage, total loss, rebuild. And of course, our girl Tammy Kent's up there right now. She's posting videos to Mike's weather page from the storm. We got Flood Bud. Better than sandbags. Lightweight portable aerospace material. Easy installation. No more picking up sandbags. And then we got United Environmental here. These are our endorsers that we do a little more shout outs for because they gave me and Shelly beer money. No. Shelly's going to say, where's my beer money? But, so thanks for sure. United Water Mitigation, Mold, all this stuff. They're going in there right now. There's a lot of damaged homes and businesses that are going to need cleanup. It's a shame, so. All right. Well, I'll be posting throughout the day. Appreciate everybody that was with me last night. We were on 7 hours. So thank you. And Joan, I can tell you how she knows me. I didn't even know this. So Shelly's been helping me. There's a lot of people that do a lot of things. And apparently I talked to Shelly through Hurricane Matthew. Didn't know it. Didn't know that she's a big social media bigwig, and I said, "Hey, you love the help, so I appreciate the help. I We're at 900. We have almost we almost have 1 million people now. So I don't even try to keep up. It's impossible. The Facebook, the Twitter, the Instagram. I mean, man, I can't. So 958,000 followers. So we reached this. Look at these numbers. This is ridiculous. So, you know, unbelievable, these numbers. So we reached in 1 week. All right, this is crazy. So when you know, I feel like I know a lot of y'all personally, you know, and sometimes the chats get a little heated, you know, and we tried, you know, Shelly made some rules, which I agreed to because we want peace. We want happy people. We don't want any drama, and you know, we want to keep it as, you know, when you have this many people, it's just hard to maintain, and so I have a few people, you know, that monitor, and but look at this, we reached 7 million heads in a week. That's people. Post engagement almost 6 million. That means 6 million, well, 5.6 million people either liked, commented, or shared in 1 week. So that is crazy. And our posts have reached almost 7 million plus people. Heads. That's not like fake numbers. Those are people. People. We reach people. It's crazy. So yeah. Anyway, all right. Well, there you go. I rambled enough. You guys rock. So enjoy your time off. If you don't live in the path of Laura, if you do, I'm sorry. Hopefully you didn't sustain damage. Hopefully your power comes back on. Hopefully, you know, wasn't as bad as it could have been. So, all right. Well, I'll probably be live tomorrow. We'll be watching our next wave and seeing what's in store for the future. Yep. So Jody might be a good idea. Yep, we're gonna get some breakfast. All right, be good, guys. Appreciate it. Good night.